Motivational interviewing. What is motivational interviewing? Motivational interviewing is when counselors and case managers are interviewing a therapist, but they are not the expert in this situation. The client has the responsibility for change, and strategies are more persuasive than coercive, more supportive than argumentative, and counselors and case managers seek to create a positive atmosphere conducive to change. Motivation. It is impossible to have an unmotivated client. Everybody is always motivated towards something. The question is, what? These are some questions that you can ask your clients when you're in session. Why do people change? And have them list 3 things right here to answer that question. What prevents people from change is the next question. Key points about change to discuss. Change is difficult and not always comfortable. It is easier to stay the same. We tend to go back to old ways. Change requires creativity. Change requires an open mind. Change has emotional and cognitive components. Change happens over time. The process is as important as the result. Often there is a difference between what someone knows they should do and their readiness to do it. Greatest change, the greatest chance to impact change is pairing it to the specific change, the stages of change. So spirit of motivational interviewing can all occur through collaboration, evocation, and autonomy. So with collaboration, the helper approaches the consumer as a partner, being non-authoritarian, exploration and support. The opposite is confrontational or coercive approach. Evocation, eliciting or drawing out of motivation from a client, drawing on the client's own goals and perceptions presumed to reside in the client. And the opposite is education, enlightenment by an expert. The last one is autonomy. All responsibility for change lies with the client. Respect for autonomy of the client and client freedom to accept or not accept counsel. The opposite is client told what to do or what he or she should do. This is a cycle in stages of motivational change. So you see to your far left, you have maintenance. If you go counterclockwise, it's going to lapse or relapse. Pre-contemplation phase is entered, contemplation, planning, and then action with our clients. Matching intervention to motivation. So pre-contemplation, not thinking about change at all, not seeing the problem as even existing. Matching intervention to motivation with pre-contemplation, the goals: understand current behaviors and patterns, understand nature of clients resistant to consider change, assess client's sense of self-efficacy, express empathy and acceptance, provide new information, identify clients' goals for health and well-being. Just think about it. Contemplation, the willingness to consider a possibility of change. Contemplation is not commitment. However, ambivalence can keep clients stuck. Contemplation also includes the anticipation of obstacles to change. Work on enhancing coping skills and self-efficacy. Small steps towards change and commitment, cost-benefit analysis of behavior and of change. Evaluate past attempts at changing behavior. And the goal is to decrease ambivalence, strengthen intentions to change. And this is just a chart here with an exercise on decisional balance. It's 4 sections. Number 1, positive aspect of staying the same. What are the positive things? So you want the client to list the positive things connected to change. What are the negative consequences staying the same way, current and future? Then you want to have the client to list negative aspects of change. Have them understand, what do I lose if I change? And the final, what are the advantages of change? What do I have to gain from changing? And have that client list these things and help guide them through and process with them their responses. Preparation is the commitment to stop and change. It doesn't make it happen automatically. Assess strength of client's commitment, anticipate problems and pitfalls, provide choices, develop coping skills, and specific action plan. The goal is to take action. What is action? It's just being ready to implement the plan. Use your counseling as reinforcement of commitment. External support and motivator. Help increase self-efficacy. Can offer information about range of options for action and change, and monitoring change. The goal is to support action and actually change. Maintenance, relapse prevention, and coping. So recycling through all of the stages. The goal is to maintain new behaviors and continue positive change. Recurrence, lapse, and relapse. Encourage client to re-enter change cycle and reinforce willingness to do so. View recurrence as learning opportunity versus failure. Reinforce use of coping strategies and don't use any shortcuts. Maintain supportive contact. And here are the basic methods: open questions, affirmation, reflective listening, and then a summary. Open-ended questions. Open-ended questions are ones that require more than one word answers. For example, what are you planning to buy today at the grocery store? Why is it that every time I talk to you, you seem irritated? What is your favorite flavor of ice cream and why? Affirmations, ways to point out the positive aspect of a person's behavior, intention, struggles, thinking, feelings, traits, and qualities. Affirmations are free, used not nearly enough. And reflective listening. Client will say, I know we made all these goals about my getting out and meeting people, but I'm just not comfortable around other people. The worker would say, getting the support you need hasn't been easy. The summary, special form of reflective listening. Structure, indicate you are about to summarize. Be selective, note ambivalence and attend to change statements. Be concise, end with an invitation, and use to change directions or ask a question. This will be a great time to have a discussion on the group in terms of how does your organization implement motivational interviewing. Share examples and talk about different situations where you can make this a part of the tools that you use when meeting with your clients. I hope that this was helpful. Thank you so much for watching.